Okay, welcome back to day 3 of summer school geometry. In this module, we're going to continue to learn about something related to what we learned about yesterday on day 2. Yesterday, we talked about side, 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 and we also talked about side, angle, side for triangle congruence. Today, we're going to learn 2 more rules that are very similar, and those are angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. So if you notice, the order of the letters matters because here we have 2 angles and a side, but they're arranged in this order. And we also have 2 angles and a side here, but they're arranged in a different order. So 2 different rules that are similar to each other. So for the angle, side, angle postulate, the way that looks is basically in this order. So if I put 1, 2, 3 in this order, we have to look for these 3 items connected in this order in a triangle or in 2 triangles to prove that they're congruent. So I'm going to sketch this triangle here, and I'm going to sketch another triangle over here. So angle, side, angle is when we have 2 angles that are marked in the triangle. So I'll mark these 2 angles here, but the side has to be the side that connects both of the angles together, which means it joins them like that. So angle, side, angle. See how I ordered them like that? They're all touching the same side of that triangle, angle, side, angle. And the same applies for the other triangle as well. If we're trying to prove congruence, there's angle, it's another angle. So notice how these 2 angles are congruent to these 2 angles, and they're in the same position. And the side right here, these 2 that are marked are congruent to each other. And so if I mark that, they're all connected. So this is angle, side, angle. And then we could say by angle, side, angle, the 2 triangles are congruent. And then the same thing here, but now the order is changed. Now I would label them 1, 2, 3 here in this order. So angle, angle, side, it has to go in that order. So it's going to look a little bit different than this over here. Let me sketch another triangle. And then I'll sketch another one down here. Okay, so if these 2 triangles are congruent by angle, angle, side, what that means is we're going to have 2 angles marked. So there's one angle, there's the second angle. But now the third side, or this side right here, has to be touching just one of the angles. So I'm going to mark this one over here now. That's the difference here. So you can see very clearly angle, side, angle looks like this. And angle, angle, side looks like this right here, where the side is away from one of the angles, the first one. So now I'm going to draw it the same way down here. Okay, so that's what angle, angle, side should look like. So now these examples down here, we just need to identify. And these examples down here, I've also included side, 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 or side, angle, side as well. So we have to identify out of the 4 that we've learned. So I'll write them right here. We've learned side, side, side. We've learned side, angle, side. And then now we have angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. Out of these 4, we need to check how we can identify each of these 6 down here. So let's start with the first one. Here I see I have angle, angle, side in that order. But then right here, I have angle. I just kind of wrote this, the shape is a little rotated. It's angle, angle, side is here as well. So I have to check both the triangles. This one's going to be angle, angle, side. Now if I look at the next one, this looks like it's going to be angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. So ASA. All right, let's look at the third one. Here we have side, angle, side, side, angle, side in that order. And the way you identify it is you just look closely at how those things are arranged, just like that. Okay, if it's like that on there, the sides are connected with this angle, it's SAS. Okay, this one's easy to spot. This is side, 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 because you notice all 3 sides are marked. All right, here we have angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. This one you identify by just looking at how they form. If I highlight it, it forms a straight line on the same side. So this is going to be angle, side, angle. All right, this last one is going to have side, side, and the angle is off over here away. And this one is side, side, angle. Now, if we have side, side, angle, that's not a rule. We never learned that one. That doesn't work in geometry. We can only use one of these four here. This one is none of these four, SSA. So I'm just going to put not applicable because that order of letters does not make sense. It has to be one of these four in order for the triangles to be congruent to each other. Okay, so go ahead and go back to Canvas, click on the module, and you'll see the directions for what you need to do for this module. If you have questions at all, please email me. Email is right here if you have any questions.